Oh god damn it, they made me the host. Fuck. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Entering a co-op with a 4-star. Usually that means bad things.
Ukiyo 浮世の風景は幾千年も変わらないというのに、人の世とはこうも白露と泡のように儚い。
Fucking Bennett. I fucking hate people who pick Bennett. It's just like Bennett is only really actually useful by yourself. If you're by yourself, it's fine. Right? Bennett is fine. But when you're fucking with other people, not great. It's not great to be Bennett. You wanna know why? It's because no one, as other players, it's like, especially as these players, like these two. Oh my god, I'm on this thing and I'm not getting infused, so you didn't even see 6 it, which is like, I guess. Let's heal before they do something stupid. Like run over near the fucking thing they don't need to be near. You can actually outdistance that shit if you want. Actually, wait, let's top everyone off before we start the next phase. Why are you not in your fucking Dude, be in your fucking elemental damage mode. We need it. Yeah, just basically, but Bennett sucks. Like, he's not good. Like, the fact that he can't top off your health is bad in co-op. Like, there's rarely a situation where it's like, oh, okay, well, don't worry, we don't need a full health. It's like, no, most situations you need to be full health. The problem is Bennett, can't go heal above 70%. Like, if you're below 70%, you get a heal, and it can push you above the 70% front line. So if your health is low enough, that heal bump might get you, to 80%. But basically, once you're above 70%, you will no longer get a heal. And that's the problem. See, this is what sucks being the host. Oh, he's seen scenes. Great. We're just gonna lock you to your fucking world. You can't do shit because you have to wait 30 seconds for this guy to... Jesus Christ. It's just so fucking annoying. Like, it's just faster for me to literally quit the game and come back in. Like, that's how fucking retarded this is. It's just like, just let me go. Hello, how's it going? I'm just ranting about how annoying Genshin co-op is. Like, you're absolutely butt fucked if you're the host. Because it's like, hey, you're the host. Well, guess what? You can't leave until everyone's gone. However, at any point, I can just do what I just did, which is just save, just quit the game. So it's like, why would you stop me from leaving because someone's in between scenes, but simultaneously allow me to quit the game and come back in? Like, if there is an obvious quit switch, if there's an obvious eject everyone from my world switch, which exists when I quit the game, then why don't you just let me do that, right? Like, that's what's so dumb about it. Why would you pick the Scuffy head? Well, we'll see. If Arlecchino... Realistically, they shouldn't be Arlecchino. Like, don't be Arlecchino in co-op. Because the skill requirement for Arlecchino is really big. Oh my god, you're fucking retarded. Yeah, the skill requirement for Arlecchino is really big, because Arlecchino cannot be healed in battle. Except for their burst. Only their burst will heal them. That's it. So you have to be really fucking good at Arlecchino, or else you'll just fucking die. You'll take too much damage, won't be able to heal, and then just die. So let's see how quickly they die. And especially with a Furina on your team, because Furina actually drains your fucking health. So it's just even easier for you to die. And Furina, while Furina can heal, it only kind of relies on her actually doing it properly. Where is she? She is. Yeah, look at that. What a surprise. Arlecchino's dead. Holy shit. Who could have predicted that? Except everyone who's ever done co-op with an Arlecchino. Like, that's just what Arlecchino does. Die. That's all they do. They just fucking die because they're trash. It's always the stupidest fucking people who are like, I'm gonna be Arlecchino. It's a great, awesome. Can you play as Arlecchino? No? Well, then why the fuck are you being Arlecchino? Why are you dragging everyone down because of your stupidity? Uh-oh. Oh, they actually lived this time. It's mainly because Arlecchino, in this fight, is a really heavy-hitting attacker. So you can easily go from full health to nothing very quickly with a unfortunate set of attacks. And to be fair, they survived the second phase, so maybe they aren't too terrible, but it's just like, dude, like, the amount of times I've seen Arlecchino players come in and die mid-fight is insane. It's a, 9 out of 10, maybe 99 out of 100 type thing, where it's like, yeah, they rarely ever survive. In fact, the only time I really ever think I see them survive is that when we have such high DPS that we just, blast through a boss before they can die. But, so many times, it's so many times, it's just like, oh, look, they died. Because it requires a lot of skill to be an Arlecchino player. Because, as I said, Arlecchino cannot be healed by other people in combat. At all. So, having healers in your team as with an Arlecchino doesn't matter. You cannot heal the Arlecchino. And what makes it even more challenging is in that fight. You mean main character or main game? his character, I don't know. Like, I would say I probably use Raiden the most because she is in my friendship team. So my Raiden and Yelan are in my friendship team that I usually use to. So it's Arlecchino, or sorry, Raiden and Yelan in my friendship team, and then two other characters who I'm looking to build friendship with. So basically, I do my dailies with them. Maybe Skirk. That can be Scuffier and Fiorina. Okay, so who is what? Heal him up. Just in case. Okay.
冷凍の時間よ。
Oh. But yeah, I would say I use Raiden the most. There's a lot of characters I like, but like, I like.
食前に甘いものを。
There's a lot of characters I like. Like I have Eula as my profile pick. I have Ganyu as my I have Ganyu as my name card, my main name card for my profile. I really like Ganyu. I think Ganyu is one of my favorite characters.
冷凍遠くをたたえようね。ほうはっせいと。
Oh my god, dude! Jesus, I fucking put up my heel quick enough because they stood the fucking lasers! Dude, you gotta fucking move, you moron! You can't just stay under those lasers actually do damage, you dipshit. That's why I moved.
感情とは頭の中で荒れ狂う波みたいなものだ。それを無理に沈めようとすると、波に飲まれて心の深いところまで落とされてしまう。かといって無視すれば
浮世の風景
心がバラバラになってしまうんだ。
幾千年も変わらないというのに、人の世とはこうも
なぜ
白露と
亡霊を
泡のように
怖がる必要が？
儚い。
彼らはただの話せる影ですよ。ただ自分の過去を永遠と語り続けることしかできません。
物事を観察するときは目に頼りすぎちゃいけないよ。人は見たいものだけを見る癖がある。大事なのは自分を過信しないことだ。
深淵を覗きたければ、灘くらいの夜霧の中を。
Dude, does this guy not get the fucking hint, man? Come on.
ワイルド
Like, cryo hydra only. Like, this is literally the mechanic. If you fuck up and don't freeze, if you fuck up and don't freeze the enemies in phase 2, it basically fucking guarantees a wipe. It does so much fucking damage, I don't even know if you can heal through it. Maybe you can. Maybe you can heal and shield through it. But it's like, dude, you have to be able to freeze, and you triggering superconduct in the middle of that could fuck us. That's why the recommended element is the only. This is a fight built around freeze teams, because this came out right when Escofia came out. So it's just like, come on, man. We're waiting on you to not fuck us, please. Yeah, I got it. You have a level 90 Flins. Good for you. Could you like seriously? Are the only two Hydro units or cryo? The only two Hydro units you have is a 70 Ino. Like, dude, a 70 Ino would still be better than Flins. Like, that's how shit Flins is in this. A level 70 Ino would still be better than a Flint. Because whatever DPS you could bring from that could fuck us in phase 2 when we need to freeze, and you're fucking screwing over our freeze reactions with your superconducts. We need you to be a cryo or hydro unit, because that is literally what this fight is about. You know, that's why we said freeze team only. That's why we said cryo hydro only. Do you not have any other units? Like, what are you taking so long? It's crazy because this sorts by element. You know? It sorts by element. So cryo and hydro should all be grouped together. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? What are you doing, dude? What is he doing?
つれづれなるままにひくらし、すずりに向かい
アシュルがなぜカウンターの上にいる？
Seriously, what are you doing?
接客さ。餌代を稼がないとだろ。
Like, this is what sucks when you get these assholes who are just like, I want to be this character. It's like, dude, no. That character is not good in this fight. It's really bad in this fight. You know? Especially, there's a few fights where they're like, okay, there are certain things you need to be able to do. Like, in the Wanderer, you need an element that can pop the Electro.
浮世の風
複
景
雑さや多様性に
幾
は
千年も変わらない
忍
という
耐強く接するべきです。
人の世とはこうも
少数の愚かな卑劣な者たちの行為に
儚い。
憤る必要などはありません。
Like, dude, what the... Yeah, this is fine. Because basically we're just... Yeah, just go, dude. Ideally, it'd be better if he swapped his, Dude, what are you doing? go. Yeah. Ideally, it'd be better if he swapped his Charlotte with a Hydro unit. We need more Hydro, but it's whatever. But yeah, like it's just it. And like to be fair, that guy was 100% right. Like it does suck when you get these people who are like, I'm gonna do this. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. But yeah, that is the kind of tough thing when you do co-op is you have to worry about bullshit like, oh, what the fuck? Like that. Like he does a slam, smacks you back. I'm gonna avoid this. Oh, that's actually a much smaller AoE than I was expecting. But yeah, like it's rough when you get these people who are like, I'm gonna be dumb. And that's the thing, yeah, after we kicked the fucking unresponsive asshole, we did perfectly well. There was actually one time where they almost died. But yeah, like, you just get some selfish dickbags who just like are like, I want to be Flynn's. It's like, no. Like, this is literally about doing freeze. Like, freeze team only. Now, obviously, some other fights are like, here's the recommended elements, and it's like, okay, cool. Like, those are the recommended elements. Not required, but recommended, you know? But this is like, no, it's 100% required. Same for the Wanderer fight. You have to have an element that can pop his... You either have to have an insane heals to survive his blast, and then take 10 minutes to slowly whittle him down in his second phase. So basically there's three phases. There's this first phase when you're at his chest level. Then there's a second phase when you have to break his shield. And then there's kind of like the third phase is after you've broken his shield, he summons the electro constructs which you have to destroy so that you get enough energy to blast him out of the sky and do a lot of damage to him. So this fight. And basically, if you don't have anything that can pop the electro constructs, which can only be popped with Animo, Cryo, Pyro, and maybe Geo can react with it, I think. I'm not 100% sure about Geo, but at least those three. So you need those three. And even still, you need to be able to do those elements a lot. You need to be able to do lots of those elements. Because you need to be able to pop the shield. Now, some reactions do more damage than others. Like, Pyro and Cryo would really fuck it up. But, like, Animo doesn't do too much. Like, so I tried doing, like, a charge shot with my Chaska. I thought I could target with my skill, and that would be fine, but no, I can't. I can't target the constructs with my skill, so that's useless. So it's like, okay, I can't do that. And her charge shot does barely anything, so it's like... So her charge shots just don't have enough, like, break damage associated with them to do it. I think Kazuha can. I think Kazuha's skill I think Kazuha's skill has some extra break damage. It seems like every element has a level of like break damage associated with it. So it's like, oh, okay, if you're going against particular objects, like this is how much you break their shield and shit like that. I believe pretty much. There are a few games I don't. On you. There are, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Fucking Dendro, you fucking asshole. Great, awesome, Dendro. Except none of us react with Dendro. Fucking Animo and Cryo do not react with Dendro, so you're fucking useless. God, fucking Dendro mains are such pieces of shit. Like, Dendro mains are the most selfish assholes in the fucking world. They're like, yeah, they don't react with half the elements in the game, but yet they still insist of doing that shit in co-op. It's like, dude, no. You don't react with half the shit in the game. Don't be fucking Dendro in co-op. You want to be Dendro, be it by your fucking self. It's just like, dude, the only thing he reacts with is the Hydro, so it's like, cool. But yeah, pretty much everything. Pretty much everything on console. There are a few games that like are just like I play Road Trader, which is a CRPG on PC, but generally I don't like PC because PC is more of a pain in the ass to stream. It's harder to multitask. Like PC is where I play my YouTube videos, so if I play a game, I can never play full screen. So it's like, yeah, I could play a game. I could play a game on. I could play a game on PC. So, damn it! Like I could play a game on PC. Motherfucker! Can you just fucking hit? Jesus Christ! Be fucking quicker! You like fucking dodged every fucking time. But yeah. So if I play on PC, like I have a 32-inch screen, which is like, okay, that's fine, but I'm not even playing on my 32-inch screen because I'm actually just playing on a subset of that because I have to be able to see my YouTube videos and all that shit. So it's like not even that. Whereas for my on console, I have a 55-inch television. Plus, there's the fact that right now I'm doing this while walking on my treadmill. Are they able to pop it? Oh yeah, Kazuha. Yeah, Kazuha can pop stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say he has a level of break damage to his attacks that I don't have. Yeah, I'm walking right now. I walk on my treadmill during my dailies. So that's why I might sound out of breath or stuff like that, is because I'm walking, and depending on how engaging the shit I'm doing is, or how much I'm talking, it makes me more or less out of breath. But yeah, it's a good little way to keep myself in shape. And I would already be doing these dailies, right? Like I would be doing my dailies regardless. But this is also something that's pretty simple to do. I can just do it on my treadmill, and it also it distracts me too. So I don't have to because walking is boring. Like if you're ever going to do walking and shit, even when I went to the gym and went on the treadmills there, I would bring my tablet so I could watch television or watch movies and shit on my tablet because it distracts you, right? You just kind of forget how long you've been walking when you're watching something. You just get distracted by that and focus on the movie instead of on working out. Because if you're just focusing on working out or listening to music, not really. That's another reason why it's so good on consoles, because it's super easy to hold a controller. It's on PS5 too, so PS5 controllers are relatively light and ergonomic. Hello there, how's it going? So it's really easy to hold. So like right now, I'm just basically holding the controller up in front of my chest to stop them swaying and shit. While I do this shit. And then, because everything is like so engaging, like doing all these fights and all that shit, it just is very distracting. Before I know it, I've been like, so like right now I've been streaming this for 30 minutes, but I actually started and did a little bit of shit off stream with my Zenless Zone Zero dailies, mostly because it was going to only take a little bit. It was just me refreshing my shop and then spending my resin. So probably only spent like 10 to 15 minutes on that. And then started streaming this. 3 hours, yeah, why? So, and then it ends up being like a nice little distraction. Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Fuck. Talent and weapon ascension. Oh, actually, oh wait, no, she has the weapon ascension. She just doesn't have the monster materials, I believe. Yeah, she has the ascension, she doesn't have the materials. Okay, let's see. Do this. That's actually really useful, I guess. It's kind of cool. What is this? This is, today's Tuesday, right? Oh, okay, cool. I can do this. Oh, wow, I'm out of these parts. God damn it. But yeah, so doing this kind of stuff is very distracting, so which makes it more interesting because you kind of forget. You forget you're walking. Well, you don't really forget you're walking. You always know you're walking, but basically it helps distract you from the walking. So I end up walking more than I would. Like if I had to actually like pay attention. If I had to actually pay attention. See, that's the tough thing about Nefer. It's like she just takes so much damage. She can't like avoid getting smacked around. But yeah, so. Oh, thank you. This.
真実はまるで影。稲光、すなわち永遠なり。
Okay. Yeah, I guess I need to form these cores for her to recharge her thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can probably use one. Fuck it. Okay, so that's all the double bonuses. I have how much resin left? 30? That's fine, I guess. I'll just leave it here. So yeah, so that's why. So that's why, like, before you know it, like, I've been, streaming for 35 minutes, walking the entire time. So, like, if I was just walking and nothing else, it would be super easy to just kind of be like, oh, I'm done. I don't feel like doing it anymore. I mean, I guess I play a lot of games. But the games I play consistently are the ones that you kind of force you to, the live service games. So I obviously have to, because you're encouraged to play every single day. So I play Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. But if we're talking about games that beyond the ones that compel you to, I also play Final Fantasy XIV. I've been grinding that out. In fact, yesterday I just finished grinding the last Endwalker crafting relic, which means I have every single relic from every single expansion before the current one. And I've also been slowly working on the crafting and gathering relics for the current expansion, as well as the combat relics for the current one as well. I just need one more Penumbra combat relic before then I can move on to just getting all the Umbra ones. So the Penumbra are the first step, the first real step of the relic weapon of this expansion. Umbra is the second real step. So I've done the prerequisites quests for them to unlock them, basically. But at this point, I just need tomes, which are a currency you get for doing pretty much all content in the game, just to buy the remaining combat relics I don't have. So that's just something I'll naturally do, because as you play the game, you're going to get tomes for doing everything. So I just need to save up 1,500 per relic. So I just need 1,500 to get the last weapon of the last step, and then I need 1,500 for like the remaining 18 weapons I need to get for the current step. And then there's the crafting and gathering ones, and those are actually a grind, because you have to go out of your way to do certain things. But yeah, I don't know. I am a completionist, so I do like thinking I've done this. And typically, like, I go in waves, so like I don't do it all the time. There are times where I'm like, yeah, I feel like, because like I hadn't actually played Final Fantasy XIV in a while, but then as the next patch is coming up soonish in mid-December, I had to get back in and do the PvP, because if you do PvP, they have a secondary kind of like a battle pass, except it's free, and you get experience for doing any sort of PvP activity, and as you level up the battle pass, you get rewards. So it just kind of encourages you to do it. And basically, I need to get to Battle Pass level 25 so I can get the final. So I can get a coffer that has an outfit in it, and then I can stop. But because the Battle Pass is like free, it's just like it does reset every single major patch. So we were on patch 3.4, but there's like 3.41, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes to 3. We were at 3.3, and then it goes to 3.1. 3.2, 3.3, until 3.35, or 7.3. Anyway, so it's going to be 7.4 soon, and basically with that 0.4, we're going to get a reset of the Battle Pass with new rewards and shit. So it's like, oh shit, I have to make sure I get my Battle Pass to 25. So, and the easiest way to do that is just, there's a daily roulette for PvP called the Frontline Roulette, which gives you a ton of experience. So basically, just for doing the Frontline Roulette, you get 1,000 Battle Pass experience. And for getting third, I think you get another 1,000. So basically, if you get last, and it's only three teams fighting, so you're only going to be first, third, or last, or first, second, or third. So even if you get last, you still get 1,000. So you're getting 2,000. 2,000 anyway. So basically, doing the Frontline Roulette doubles the experience you would get. And then if you get first, you get 1,500. So you get 50% more if you get first, 25% more if you get second, and just 1,000 if you get third. But but with the Frontline Roulette bonus, it's like you get 2,000, 2,250, or 2,225, or 2,000, 2,250, or 2,250, and then 2,500. So yeah. So basically, it kind of encourages you to at least pop in every single day. Now, if I had done that, popped in every single day and done my Frontline Roulette, I would have gotten it ages ago. But that's never how it works out. Like, I remember to do it. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll log in. And so I log in every day and do that, maybe do some other roulettes and shit. I see. Yeah, I'm not really a Minecraft person. I like games with a story. So if it doesn't have a compelling story, I'm not going to play it. Because the story of a game is kind of what motivates me to complete it. So Minecraft has no story, so I don't want to do it. PUBG, same thing. No story. God of War, I definitely want to get around to. But considering that Witcher 4 is going to come out somewhat soon, like maybe next year or the year after, what I really want to do is I want to finish reading the Witcher books so that I can start playing Witcher 3. Because I really kind of need to start Witcher 3 soon, because I know how insanely beefy that game is. And I'm somewhat of a completionist, so I very much think that if I get started on it, I'm going to probably want to like do everything in the game. And the game is already super big. So this is like a few 100-hour type thing. It's basically another Cyberpunk. It's like Cyberpunk. I platinumed the game. And I think I can't platinum the DLC, but I did do everything in it. I got all the trophies in the DLC too. So like I did everything. And I really like Cyberpunk, but that took, again, like 100+ hours. So it takes a while to do that shit. Let's see. I guess. I guess I already got that. Yeah, so I want to get working on Witcher 3. It's obviously a great game. I'm looking forward to that. But I want to finish reading the books because like I actually did a session of Witcher 3. I started for like no, he's a guy. I don't pull for guys for the most part. So I'm not going to bother. I hear he's kind of useful, but it's like, I don't really care. I've kind of passed the point of like pulling for, like when the game first came out, it was like, oh shit, you should get this character because like they provide utility that didn't exist before. And so it's like, oh, you really kind of want to pull this guy because he's strong, or you don't have an off-field this support or on-field this support. But then, like, as I got more and more characters and I played the game more and more, like I have pretty much everyone. I can pretty much cover every situation, so I don't really need them per se. I should probably do one more of those at least. So he's definitely gonna be useful, and like supposedly he's really good with all the other Hex and Circle characters. So it's like it makes it easier to form a Hex and Circle team because you can have him as your off-field pyro support. Off-field pyro support is pretty useful. Like that's why Zhang Lang is still so heavily used these days. That's why Zhang Lang is still so heavily used because there's just not many characters that provide off-field pyro support. Yep. So if you don't have, everyone has Zhang Lang. You get it for free, I think. But just a better version of her is what it is. So he's definitely useful, but I'm just like, I don't really. Yeah, she's good if I can get the Dendro, if I can get her the Hydro shit up and running. It's really helpful, but it just sucks that she takes damage, and she's like taking damage throughout her entire skill. She takes damage. She has interrupted resistance mid-skill, so that's good, but it doesn't stop her from taking damage. It's not like she takes reduced damage during that time. So that's what's kind of sucky about her, is that basically you need a slight charge time of holding. You need to hold down you start it with a charge attack, which means there's a half-second delay before you even start the attack for the game to recognize, oh, okay, you're holding down the basic attack. Let's start the charge attack thing, So it takes a little while for that to like register. So you can be smacked out of your charge attack by that alone, which is frustrating when you're just trying to like get your rotation started, and the game's just like, nope, you got smacked out of it. So, okay, so I think, no thanks, not interested. Yeah, okay, I've been streaming for 45 minutes, combined with my previous runtime of what I did in Xenoblade Sun Zero. I've been walking for about an hour, so I'm going to have to call it a day. But I will be back on later today I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I guess probably Borderlands. Like, I'm trying to do the daily vault cards missions. But I also kind of want to do Ghost of Yotei or even Final Fantasy XIV. So it's kind of hard for me to decide what I want to do. Because Borderlands takes a while, but usually it's because I'm just like fucking around trying to look for contracts. And because their contracts are so restricted and the RNG for getting them is so shit, you usually have to like go to literally every single location. You have to go to like every single location that gives contracts just to farm for the specific one you need for the daily. Or save quit repeatedly trying to look for it. But they also like tell you to do so many of them that it's like you have to like be save quitting all like hundreds of you have to save quit like 20 or 30 times to just like get the ones you need, which is like not fun. So basically kind of what I've been doing is I've been like bouncing between locations looking for them, but if there's a vile contract I'll pick it up and do that, which then ends up making my dailies take like hours, 2 hours, and even then I'm not like even yesterday I gave up because like after looking for 2 hours, bouncing around doing vile contracts and shit like that, I'd only done 2 of the 6 I needed because of how annoyingly rare the requirement was. Because it was a type of contract that just doesn't appear that frequently on the board, and even then, it's not like, oh, okay, as long as this type of contract appears, you can do it. No. You have to do a subset of it. It was like, yes, you need to do this type of contract, but only ones issued by this faction. If it was issued by another faction, doesn't count. So it's like, not only is it rare enough for that type of contract to even appear, but now you only can do 1/3 of them because to have it count. And then you have to do 6 of them total for the day. It's like, dude, fuck that. So basically, after doing it for 2 hours, I'm like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I'm done. I'm just not going to do it. Like, because like I don't need to. The main point is I'm just trying to push towards clearing out the vault card board of the unlockables, of all the little cosmetic shit, which is not super difficult to do. And if I just only spend a little bit of time, like if I just go in and do the 2 easiest ones, because like 2 of them are always super fucking easy, where you can do them in like 10 to 15 minutes. You just got to find the right enemies, kill a bunch, or do a specific subset of things, which is also super easy to do. So, so I could just focus on those and ignore the contract ones, and then just do more days worth. So, realistically, that's what I should do. But sometimes I hold out hope. Oh, maybe the contracts won't be. Maybe the contracts I need will actually appear, and then constantly get disappointed and be like, you know what? I think at this point I'm just gonna be like, fuck this. Like, I've tried to do the daily contracts. I was successful previous days, because the type of contract they gave on other days were not as restrictive. It was the ones that were that at least appeared more commonly. But there's this one specific subset of contracts that are just really rare, and when they assign you to do them, it's just a huge pain in the ass to do. And like, I got 2 of them, but the fact that you need 6 is bullshit. Like, it should have, considering the requirements that considering how specific they're making the requirements for the daily, they should only have a few of them, not that many. So I think they designed it poorly. They just need to reduce it. 2 would be fine if they just had 2. No, do 2 of these contracts, 2 of these very specific type, 2 of these contracts given by these factions, 2 of these types of contracts given by this one specific faction. Yeah, that's fine. You know, sure, it might be a pain, but you can probably find at least 2 if you bounce around every single fast travel location in the map, in the world. So, not impossible to do, because it shouldn't be that much of a grind. Because the other ones are insanely easy. It's like, oh yeah, kill a certain number of enemies. It's like, oh okay, and there's always like small. It's like, here, kill 10 enemies. Kill 10 of this type of enemy. Oh, okay, cool. You know, if you've been playing the game, you know exactly where swarms of those types of enemies exist, so you can just zip over to them real quick. Sometimes it's a little more annoying, where it's like, oh, kill enemies with a grenade. It's like, oh, okay, gotta get a big AOE damaging grenade. Then not super difficult either way. I might not stream it. I might just pop in just to quickly do it. But if I do that, if that's what I do for Borderlands, I might then immediately pop into Ghost of Yotei. Because I'm thinking of just doing the easiest things and then popping out, and then playing more Ghost of Yotei. Or Final Fantasy, we'll see. I'm kind of leaning more towards Ghost. Because like Final Fantasy, the only thing I have to do there is a grind. It's just like, yeah, pop in, do my roulettes, do my frontline roulette, do the Sandoria raid, which reset today, and then maybe grind relics in the Cosmic Exploration, which is like, it's fine, I guess, but it is a grind, kind of boring. So we'll see how I feel. Like, because Ghost of Yotei really requires concentration, like, because the whole point of it is like, nope, I'm not gonna add you, dude. I don't add people who are trying to advertise their shit that I don't need. But yeah, Ghost of Yotei really requires your concentration because the whole point of the game is, you know, being able to parry. So you have to use the right weapon type, but then you also need to be able to like react quickly to enemy attacks so that you can parry, and ideally perfect parry. And there's a lot of combat places where it's like, yeah, you're in a duel against another person, so you need to be really on the ball. So if I'm too tired after work, then I might just, you know, play Final Fantasy, because that's much easier by comparison. But if I feel pretty energized, I might just hop in, get a few hours of Ghost of Yotei in. I still have about half of Teshio Ridge to explore. But I think I might actually work on the main story first, because I was assuming that I was going to get the survival tree, so the survival skill tree unlocked earlier, or doing other shit, but like, I don't have it, so I don't know if it's tied to certain quests or tied to the main quest. And I assume since the skill tree is probably tied to the main quest, so I think I might need to do the main quest a little bit until I unlock that skill tree, because I don't want to explore and get a bunch of skill points and spend them on bullshit because I have nothing else to spend them on, and then later have that skill tree unlock, and I'm like, oh man, that skill tree is really fucking useful. If only I didn't waste my skill points on making my horse faster because I had nothing else to spend skill points on. Oh, cool, that's nice. Thank you. It'll be a bit, so it'll be after work. But yeah, I definitely will stream. I'm just not sure. It'll either be Yotei or Final Fantasy. But I'm definitely looking forward to Yotei. I'd like to beat the game, because if I beat the game, there's other games I really want to. I mean, like, I don't want to rush it. Like, so I am completing everything. I am a completionist. I am doing everything the game has to offer. I don't think I'll platinum it. I might. It depends on how annoying the platinums are. But I like the story and I like the gameplay, so it's a lot of fun. So I don't want to rush it, but I do want to do everything because there's a lot of other games I want to play. Like, I want to finish Ivalice Chronicles, which I started. I got into Act 3, but then kind of got distracted by Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 14. So I want to go back and beat Ivalice Chronicles. There's the DLC for Indiana Jones I want to do. I'll probably do that next, actually, once I beat Yotei, because I know the DLC for Indiana Jones is not going to be super long, probably like 10 hours or so. So I might be able to finish it, this coming Thanksgiving weekend, maybe, depending if I finish Yotei or not. It's Yotei first, then doing that, because they're both kind of action-y games, and I don't want to drain myself too much. And then I have the Dragon Quest 1 through 3. Oh, yeah. I'm in Pacific time, so I'm UTC -8. So, basically, it'll be about like 8 hours from now, probably, when I'll pop in. So, Asia time? I mean, I guess if it's 8 hours from now, Asia's what, 18 hours ahead? So right now it's almost like midnight for you-ish. So I guess I guess I might be streaming when you wake up, perhaps. But either way. But I mean, if you're curious about like what I'm playing or what I'm doing, I put all my VODs on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube channel, which has a link in my description, in my bio, there's a link to all my YouTube where you can watch all my VODs. So if you're curious about Indiana Jones or my Ghost of Yotei playthrough, okay. So yeah, if you're curious about my Indiana Jones, if you want to see my Indiana Jones playthrough or the earlier parts of my Ghost of Yotei, you can pop up. Cool. Yep. Well, yep. Nice talking with you. Have a nice night or morning. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.